Hello IT world, I'm Professor Hans von Puppet. Today I'll be presenting you an analysis of, drumroll please, APT33. The Iranian threat group has been active since 2013, with goals of espionage on major sectors in the Middle East. They leverage public and non-public tools to execute their objectives. Main targets include organizations involved in business with the Saudi Arabian military, specifically aerospace, defense, and petrochemical organizations. This threat actor also uses watering hole attacks and fake profiles to lure targets from the United States government for espionage purposes. Let's introduce our speakers for today's Q&A session. Eyal, our top security researcher who has an impressive knowledge of cybersecurity warfare, and Evan, our marketing director. Take it away, boys!
What is special about this specific threat actor?
The initial recon phase before the actual attack is what's unique about this one. The attackers created fake profiles on social networks like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn to gather more information about the employees in the targeted victim's network. Luring the employees to expose sensitive information for espionage purposes and then exploiting the victim's networks using the exposed data. Some of the found samples are written in the trendy Go language, and there are also some Macintosh malware samples found in the wild.
Who's behind these attacks and which sectors were targeted?
The malware code found in the victim's networks include Farsi comments and strings, but beside that, there's hard evidence that links the threat actor to the Iranian regime. Most of the victims are related to the Middle East, whether it's organizations and institutes in Saudi Arabia or US organizations that support them somehow.
Start to end, how did the attackers reach their goals in these operations?
So first, the Iranian hackers gathered information about the employees through the social media. The next step was to infect victims with one of these techniques, watering holes they have created in compromised websites. Once accessed, victims are infected with the malware. Attackers also use spear phishing emails with links to download malicious HTA file that launches the malware. The APT33 dropper, also known as dropshot. The dropper downloads the additional vector turned up and twin server, and then connects to the CNC mothership server. The next step is to collect information about the domain, initiating AD recon using tools like AD Explorer, PowerShell PowerView Suite, and legitimate CMD commands. After gathering the domain data, attackers also elevate their privileges by stealing credentials from the memory of infected endpoints. Tools like Mimikatz and ProcDumps are used to dump those credentials, and using them with techniques like pass the hash, pass the ticket, and clear text password usage. Leveraging the stolen credentials, the adversary performed lateral movement using PSExec, WMI, and BDiscrete, infecting more endpoints and servers. The end result is data exfiltration with massive espionage campaign.
So we're seeing the same activity and modus operandi from attackers over and over again. Is there anything defenders can do to avoid these ways of domain compromise?
Yes, definitely. Security vendors are always focused on stopping the malware, but the actual results in the fields are always different. Attackers are evolving, and they often use legitimate tools to infect their victims. Vendors find it difficult to distinguish between normal behavior and malicious when using these tools, or leveraging legitimate services to avoid being blocked in the execution phase. That's why the malware cannot be stopped easily. However, in the most of APT attacks, attackers must perform recon and steal credentials in order to compromise the domain. Detecting the adversary and stopping him in this part, post-breach, is crucial and highly effective.
Thank you, Eyal and Evan. I've known these two since they were babies. They've definitely come a long way. Now, let's review the most important takeaways. In order to stop APT33, a post-exploitation mindset must be applied. Ask yourself, attackers will find their way in, then what? Number 2, attackers use legitimate tools to perform reconnaissance to the Active Directory. And 3, Active Directory exposes all of the enterprise's identities, applications, and resources to every endpoint in the network by design, making it the #1 target for attackers and a challenging asset to protect. Secure your AD. Please share this video with the cybersecurity community and subscribe to our channel here.